Hello, everybody.
Ooh,
I
it's a double
found
up.
Thule. Well, did he say it? What's up, DJ Tuggle? Let's see who's here. Let me refresh my YouTube thing. I'm kind of curious to know what's happening with both
What's
of the
happening?
streams. Yeah. I hope it combined into one.
I'm
No, it did
opening them.
not.
It's working. No, it's completely two separate ones.
What? That's not what I would. I made one stream. Okay, this is a test stream, y'all. Okay, so I made one stream and then it gave me the option vertical, horizontal, and then it recommended both.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that they were going to have two different ones. Uh-oh.
Well, I have discovered that the chat is not interactive between the two.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
So there's a few folks. I see Chew, Broke Stacker, and Michael Stacking are over in the vertical. So if y'all want to interact with the chat, go over to the horizontal, guys.
Uh-huh. I see
Hey, Jimmy
No,
Lacari.
okay, I see Chew.
Yep, he's here now.
I see him in both.
Yeah.
So they are
Just like,
they are communicating to each other.
no, they're not, because Michael Stacking's comments didn't come through.
Which one is Michael in?
And I don't think Broke Stackers. I don't think his.
Right. Which one is Michael in?
Michael and
Nancy.
Broke
Michael
Stacker
and
are
Nancy.
both. Yeah, they're both over in the vertical.
All right. But I see Chew, and that's Chew just went to both. Chew.
Yes, you see Chew. It's two different comments, so they didn't share. He just commented in both.
Huh. Oh, you're welcome, Jimmy.
There they are. Okay, cool. All right, everybody's come over.
This is tricky. I'm not a fan of this. What's the point of that?
I have no idea.
I even have it hidden on the Streamyard side.
It would make sense if the chats were interactive.
And I can't go back and change it. I wonder if it's the same link though. So even if I said pin the link to this horizontal one.
That's because it's the same stream. It's just being broadcast in two different places.
Yeah,
that's why the link's the same.
Yeah, but how do we get people over to the horizontal one? And I can't. Do you think if I put the other link, it will take them to the other stream?
Well, I can put the horizontal link in the chat for the vertical.
Yeah, I'll pin it. Let's see what happens. Let's test this out, folks. Let's see if I remember how to pin.
Yeah, I can't pin it. You'll have to pin.
All right. Can somebody... I guess I could do it. Let's test this out. Open a new link. Let's see where it takes me.
Tommy Guns trading cards. Okay.
Okay, it does take you to the other one, I guess. Can you put a note with a pin? Can I put a note? Idea. Okay.
I've never pinned a comment, so I actually don't know.
Can I copy this? Yeah. Bear with us, folks. We're learning. Nothing like
just push buttons until you get what you want. It's what my wife does. Well, there you go. All right, Thule, just start clicking everything.
Clicking everything?
Yeah. A whole bunch of stuff until you get your desired result.
You know, I'll always hit that red button first. Let's see. How do I want to word this? Go to this link. Join us here.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, Michael Stacking. Sorry I didn't comment to you earlier. I thought there was something wrong with the chat, but we were in two different doohickeys. Thule, I just noticed the chat in Streamyard is for the vertical.
The chat in Streamyard is for the I have hidden vertical. It says high vertical.
You just put the comment in the vertical and it came up in Streamyard, but it didn't come up on the horizontal thing. So yeah,
that's what we want, right? Isn't that the point? To bring the people in vertical to the horizontal?
Yeah, but I'm saying if you look in StreamYard, you know how you have the comment section in StreamYard itself?
What's Streamyard?
Huh?
Okay, I don't see any link in Streamyard comments.
No, I mean the comments that you see in StreamYard. Those are they're from the vertical stream, they're not from the horizontal.
The comments on the stream. I am not following you.
You just put a link in the stream to send people
Yes.
to the vertical. Okay, it showed up in the vertical and it showed up in StreamYard, but it did not show up in the horizontal feed, which means the stream that we're seeing on the StreamYard side is also the vertical feed.
So it just took a minute for them to connect?
I think I might be just explaining this incorrectly.
No, I got you. I put something in vertical and it came up horizontal.
No.
That's not what you're saying. I don't speak on my show, but
I mean, I don't know how else to say it. You went over to the vertical stream and you put a comment in there and said, "Here, go to this link."
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, it when looking at StreamYard, ignoring YouTube, looking at StreamYard, that link showed up in the comments.
Oh,
right?
Ignore YouTube. Okay, because that was on YouTube.
It showed up in your comments in StreamYard, but it did not show up on the YouTube side of the horizontal.
Okay.
Which means that the YouTube vertical is also the StreamYard vertical.
No, not necessarily. I think StreamYard is showing both of the stream chats, and the people who are in horizontal are only seeing the horizontal chat. It's like as if I were to switch my settings and you could stream on your channel, but people who are on your channel don't see the people who are in the chat on my channel.
Oh, see now the other ones are coming through too. I'm not even gonna look at StreamYard. I'm just gonna look at the YouTube side because the StreamYard side is wonky. It's mixed now. It's mixing the two of them together.
Isn't that what we want?
I don't know anything about this. I've never seen it before, and yeah, it's been a long day, so I'm just gonna look at the YouTube side.
All right. So I didn't get to go back and say hi to everybody, but if y'all wouldn't mind.
Hello, everybody.
If y'all wouldn't mind saying whether you're on vertical or horizontal, that would help to see who's on what, so I know what I'm looking at.
Show the comments on the video stream.
I did on purpose.
I do see that's popped up there now.
I put it there. Okay, so Dan's horizontal.
Quiet Kid said, "Should I send $500?"
Oh, what? Nobody else. It's buy up gold and silver. You're saying horizontal, but you're vertical. Are you doing that intentionally? Oh wait, because look at buy up. Okay, go to StreamYard. Look at buy up gold and silver. I take that back. My apologies. Buy up gold and silver. But he has the vertical.
I see it. He's
symbol.
got the little vertical bar. Yeah, the little symbol by him.
MP says hi MP vertical, but he doesn't have it. Isn't that strange?
It sounds to me like they got some bugs they need to work out.
It looks like I have some learning to do. Well, I just don't want to miss anybody. No, Kansas Kid, hi. That's bizarre. I don't like vertical either. Southeast. Hi, Silver and Cigars. Southeast Stacker. You change your name back, or is that just your handle? Michael Stacking. Hi, Stan. How dare he? I need to change the song. So, okay, I'm not liking. So the comments on the screen is in a beta stage. That's why I put it there, because I wanted to see what it did. Has anybody else tried this? I'm kind of curious. I'm sure normal people would just pick one or the other instead of both.
I never even noticed it until now. I didn't even know it was a thing. You're MP, you're on the horizontal. Okay, Stan, how do you know what MP's on? I'm curious. MP's on the vertical. I'm looking at him in the vertical chat. I mean, on the horizontal chat. But he says he's in the vertical, but I see him in the horizontal chat.
Oh, so they're
Did they all
Quiet
come to you?
kid, what's up? Why would you send 500? No, I don't like vertical, but yet you're showing up in the vertical. Roger, hi. Broke, hi,
Oh.
broke.
I just typed in the vertical just to see if it'll come through anywhere else. It came through on Streamyard, but not on the horizontal. So I guess the two YouTube chats are not linked, but they are linked in Streamyard.
Yeah, well, I don't like that because I like when people can see everyone's comments,
Yeah,
and I can't turn that off. I don't believe I can turn it off, but I'm gonna try to see if that's a option while streaming. Shift videos up. All right, so the title is "It's Never Too Late to Accumulate," and I don't want to veer from that because of this is a learning curve. But if you're what's going on?
I think that's Stuart, but it's got a different name with the logo.
Well, yeah, that's because it's his handle.
Oh, that's right. Those glitches that started up a couple weeks ago on YouTube was showing people's handle in the chats.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
See,
Stuart, I do pay attention to you. I remember your logo.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to remove one. Wow. It's weird, says Stuart. I know. I know. And I don't want to miss anybody.
Hello, Vincent. How are you doing? I see Vincent and Roger over in the vertical. Y'all, if you go to the link at the top of the chat, on the vertical side, it'll take you over to the horizontal stream where you can interact with everybody else in chat.
But why is... Okay, so what are you doing, Stuart, that's showing up on both vertical and horizontal?
I think he's on both because what he put in the horizontal did not show up in the vertical side.
Awesome. SGT. What? No. Oh my god.
Oh, you took the raid? FG Stacker, dude. Guess what? I haven't got your package out yet because I've been sick for a few days. I'm still sick. My temperature's still 100 degrees right now, but I did pick the pieces that I'm going to send to you. I got them right here. They're ready to go, and I will get them out tomorrow.
I can't believe it. Walter, hi. Oh, wow. Double dipping. Well, stop double dipping. I can't tell you what to do, but it's making me confused because I'm trying to figure out what people can and cannot do. Vincent
says we're having a funky journey tonight.
Vincent, hit the link up on top, please. Unless you want to stay in vertical, but you're missing all the other people who are in the stream. And there's 4 people in the vertical. One's me.
Thank you. Well, I'm over there too.
Okay, so one's my silver journey, so I don't know who the other one is.
Yeah, I left it open so I can pop in and out.
Yeah, that's note to self. If you're making a live stream, yeah, and I don't know why I recommended it, but it's saying hide vertical. Maybe if I unhide it, it'll show everybody's comments. Maybe it's just that simple. But it's just on the YouTube side or Streamyard side. We'll see. What's up, FJ? Good to see you.
Just sitting in the cheap seats with popcorn and Diet Coke watching.
This arena right here, my Mishy Mish. This arena is all front row seating. On any level you want to be on. How about that?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a cheap seat here.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna have to do this in VR, just to put it on like a 500-inch screen or something.
A what? 500-inch screen?
I've got a VR headset, so I was saying one day I need to do one of these with the VR headset so that it looks like a big movie theater screen instead of a little computer screen.
Okay, I'm not all that fancy. I I think normal TV size would be sufficient. All right. I'm gonna put a.
Vincent said, side note, he sent you an email earlier today.
I saw your email, Vincent.
Stuart, you take care. He said he's got to run away. It's time for him to cook. Julie, my season tickets at the Joe, I'm not sure what that is, were 209 row 22. I'm sure you know what that means.
Oh, I'm guessing he's talking about Little Caesars Arena. I was just putting something in the vertical stream to check out the pin. Okay. That was Mishy?
Yeah.
I'm just sitting in like, oh, wait. Are you literally? Wait a minute here. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna carry on here.
He said he's at GALA.
Anybody here new to stacking? Let's start there. We had 26 people.
I'm brand new. I just started today.
You know, I think we're all new to some part. At some point. Everyone's okay. No matter what you do in life, you're a first timer at some point. That's inevitable.
That's true.
You gotta start somewhere. No matter what you do.
Sorcerer Stance says, all right, 15 minutes and we're still talking about vertical versus horizontal.
Well, I'm not. I'm done.
It's good for you, man. Incoming raid from SGT. Yeehaw!
Lesson learned on that. Okay, so we have just Mike. I'm kind of saying hi to people now. Kind of.
All right, officially started the stream. Hello, everybody.
Well, no. I mean, it could be entertaining. It's good learning experience, though.
That's right.
I'm thankful that you all stopped in. I saw just Mike. I'm not going to go all the way up. Diedrich Tuggle. Hello, Chew. Welcome. Broke Stacker. THS stopped in here. Jimmy Lakari. Glad you got the mail. Mark Thompson. Tommy. Oh, Tommy Guns. Thank you for the clarification. Thanks for typing that and for joining. Kevin Hawthorne. Hi, Buy Up Gold and Silver. Mishy Mesh. Roger. Kansas Kid. Appreciate y'all. Avocado Stacker. And I know it's probably not your official channel name, but we'll go with it. Silver and Cigars, The Quiet Kid. All right. I don't know if all these names I'm seeing are names that have been very Rez Babo, Stuart, Michael. I've seen around the community.
I see a Jerry Parker in chat. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, let's see if there's
Good
anybody.
to see you, Jerry.
Newer. Bullion, baby.
Penny. Oh, he's talking to you. He said, that's a nice looking penny. Where'd you get that?
I got that from Gold Sniping Farmer. It's the Lord's Prayer. SGT, thank you. SGT, I cannot believe I missed your... I'm so mad at myself right now. You have no idea. Absolutely no idea.
A bad word.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Tuli, did you get the package I sent you?
You know,
I'm just wondering. I can't remember if I put the stickers in there.
I went to check my sorcerer stand. Thank you. Oh, appreciate you. I need to write this down. I've been keeping track. I was going to do a little something special for everybody who's ever super chatted me. I think I lost the list. Joseph, hi. I went to my box and
it says it's
yellow card. It was a yellow card. I don't know what.
Well, maybe it is there.
I don't know whose it is.
I'm looking at it. It says available for pickup at your PO box, so it's there.
Yeah, but the problem is I'll never be able to go there while they're open.
Well, that sucks. But the box ain't that big. It's one of those. It's a 6x4x3.
They open at 9. I well where I need to be before that. It is what it is. They don't have the. I'm not gonna.
I know they
Let's
fit
just
in
change
my
this
PO box.
conversation here. It's not.
It's not important right now.
No sense of talking about that.
Vincent says,
Hi, Tony.
"Are you a ham operator?" I've heard that a lot of folks in this community have talked about getting their ham radio license.
I was just talking about that today, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Tony Two-Tone, good to see you. Vincent.
Vincent.
Well, thank you. Well, if Stan does it, then I... Thank you, Vincent.
Southeast, I did know that you had a license.
Okay. Tony Two-Tone walked up in here. SGT, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And I didn't even get any text as a reminder from anybody. I'm afraid to ask.
Season. How are you?
Dub season. Hi. All right. So I did Long Live Coins.
LLC.
Thank you for joining. And I haven't watched. Hi. I haven't watched the video, but I did catch that SGT put out something about stacking cores and if it was a good idea. But what are your thoughts on that, channel cores? That's what I'm thinking he meant.
It's, for me, I would say it's not really a stacking thing. It's more of a collecting thing.
Yeah. Hi, OC.
You're definitely going to have that premium for, of course, the artistry work and things like that, and the time that's spent doing it, and then the finished work. There's a lot that goes into a pour, so of course they're definitely going to have more of a premium. But on the flip side, they have a much higher resale value as well. So you've got good on both ends.
Yeah.
Just don't take them to an LCS because they're going to give you spot for it. They're probably not even going to give you that for it.
Well, I would definitely the people who are going to appreciate it are going to be the people within the community. So
that's right, 100%.
Silver Supplement, thank you for joining us. Jerry Parker, Spokane is joining us. He says, "Don't stack them, save them for me." Dara, I don't want to ask, but I need to know who got it. SGT, who got it? Nan is a keeper. Everyone is a keeper. I appreciate you all for joining in. And what is everybody stacking at the moment? Are you guys doing more numismatic, more bullion, generics, more silver sovereigns like maples? I'm talking about silver here, not gold. I guess if you're going for gold, then I guess that's its own category at the moment.
I haven't been picking up a whole lot recently, but I have been just focusing on whatever is absolutely the cheapest. And like I said, I haven't picked up a lot, but I've picked up some gold and some silver over the last couple of weeks.
Okay, so you're doing both.
Well, I wasn't intending on getting any gold, but I just got such a good deal on these little gold pickers that I couldn't help but get them. So I got these under spot, so I couldn't pass them up. I got them from my dealer for under spot. So yeah, that was a no-brainer.
Broke is saying American Silver Eagles. American Silver Eagles the last few days, the premium went up drastically, and you're still doing that? I mean, I'm just kind of curious. If you have a good site or something that you're going to that is decently priced, share it, please. Bozo Big Top High
is Bozo, how are you doing?
Saying silver pours, I love them. Bullion Baby is doing gold and slabs. Now, Bullion Baby, slabbed gold or slab coins.
Hey, Bozo, please go to the top of the chat right there and click that link to come over to the horizontal chat. That's where everybody's at. It's two streams going at the same time.
Yeah. It was not intentionally done that way, but I appreciate it.
Biop said he's going for rounds. Rounds are always a good choice.
Spoke is stacking pores. Mishi is constitutional. I actually backed off of constitutional temporarily. Dove season is saying, what is on the top left of your screen? It's a pressed penny that has the Lord's Prayer. And,
that thing's freaking awesome.
Gold sniping.
Hey, Seven.
Farmer had gifted it to me. I didn't want to take it out of it's not gonna this thing is, even if I took it out, I didn't know if I should take it out of the flip or not, or 2x2. So I didn't want to make a split decision right before stream. Let's see what else.
Ooh.
Man.
Two gold eagles today for 4,000 each. 17 ounces of silver yesterday at 48 each. What'd you find, a coin show? Nice pickups.
I'm not at the end, but we're gonna get there. Nan is stacking cash and just waiting. Tony Two-Tone is stacking swans at the moment. Those are your swans, Tony Two-Tone. You haven't emailed me, but take your time. I have other swans I'm gonna hold on to, but those are yours. And then stacking swans. What's the secret to stacking swans? All right. Silver supplement, the deals guide is what I buy. The deals guide. Is that a website? What am I missing? DJ is doing generics 90. Gold saving farmer 10 ounce. Oh, you're doing 10 ounces in your spot. See, I backed off of 10 ounces because I was under the impression, depending on what the economy is doing, that you might get not as much back as if you were gonna do 1 ouncers. Your thoughts on that, my silver journey?
Yeah, well, myself, I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but I don't know. Oh, well, I try not to sell anything, period.
Okay, this is a hypothetical, like exit.
What was the exact question?
Okay, so if you're buying silver and you have the option to buy a 10 ounce or a 1 ounce, and you go to sell, do you think that you'll get less back for that 10 ouncer?
Immediately off the top of my head, I would say yes, you'll get a little bit less per ounce. But again, it's going to depend on the market at the time. It's always easier to sell the 1 ounces, at least in my area, than it is the 10 ounces. But it just goes the more you buy, generally the better price you get. So you usually get them a touch cheaper with the 10s, but they sell a touch cheaper with the 10s. At least that's been my experience in my area. I have sold a 10 ounce bar before and I got $2 back on it. $2 back a spot.
Okay. That sounds pretty accurate for right now. But American Silver Eagles are $1 back.
Yeah,
they
it's
might
crazy.
have changed.
Eagles are back.
I don't know what the market's doing right now. I haven't looked, actually.
Well, I know, just talking to my local dealers, right now, Mr. Warren is the only one still buying anything but pure. And he's slowing down too because there's so much of it coming in. There's overabundance, and the refiners aren't buying anything but pure. And so, a lot of the dealers have cut back because they can't get rid of it. Yeah,
I hear you. Ghost Timing Farmer says, broke, any directions? I think broke. When's the next time you go there? Let me know. I might have you pick me up some if that's an option. And then Bullion Baby says, slab numismatics, upgrading a lot of my Morgans. I haven't had good luck with Morgans. But I like the strategies that you all have. Hi, Seven. Just see, OC said he picked up 2 eagles. Did you already read this?
No, not yet.
Okay, I know I'm behind in chat. OC picked up some eagles, some hi John Camper. Good to see ya. I found it at LCS and I knew she would want it. What'd you find, Ghost Naming Farmer? And who's she? I missed the comment before it. Honey, I'm home, says Bozo Big Top.
Yeah, he came over from the vertical. Yeah.
I should make that the next title. Honey, I'm home. My bad. I will email you. Take your time, Tony. Take your time. They're not going anywhere. Stackerman, good to see you. All right. Bullion Baby says, okay. What's up, Caterpillar Silver? Howdy, Pures. You know what? I think, let's see if I'm subscribed to you. I just want to go to your channel really fast. I am subscribed.
Broke Stacker says, always buy what's not loved. 90% is cheap right now. Sterling is even cheaper. You're absolutely correct. Because folks can't get rid of it, they're selling it for even cheaper just to move it. So if you're into stacking 90% or, of course, 92.5 sterling, then yeah, right now is a really good time to get it.
It all depends on your shop, though.
Yeah, that's right. Call around, check all your different shops.
Because one of my shops sells sterling silver for a lot more than another shop, and the other shop, they had to adjust their prices. So, and it's still high. It's, well, in comparison to spot, it's pretty reasonable, but it's just not what I'm used to. So I find it harder to buy some things like that. Yeah. And I'm used to paying a lot less. I know. I could say that about generics too. Vincent says, I'm going to try. I'll let you know what I get back. $2. Are you going to sell, Vincent? You should. I'm going to try it soon. You can just go there and ask. You don't actually sell if you don't have to. Sell to the community. There's plenty of people in the community that don't have local shops.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can get more than the shop will give you, and they can pay less than what they would be paying if they were to order online.
Bullion Baby says, my favorite LCS tells me they have Bullion Baby deals for me all the time. That's awesome.
So, am I saying that correctly? Caterpillars?
Caterpillar Silver?
Yes. He wants to know where Mr. Warren is.
Yeah, I told him, and then he said he went to a shop in Roanoke. Roanoke is about, it's in between 3 and 4 hours west of Mr. Warren.
If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like. I know you can't see it, but it's still counting, and it helps. And share it out, please. I appreciate it.
I get to meet Mustard and Biscuits here in a few weeks. Looking forward to that.
Coin show?
Yeah, he's coming to the coin show in Raleigh.
Very cool.
Looking forward to it. It's a new building, and from what I understand, there's going to be over 100 different tables there. So it's going to be a good-sized show.
I'm just switching things out here. All right. I'm reaching. I'm like my father would be like, never reach. All right, we are going to switch this out to a 5 ouncer. I have been picking up some 5 ouncers.
Yeah, look at that chunker.
Switch that up a little bit since people can't see that clearly. So Silver Ocean's father. What am I missing here?
I have no idea.
SGT, are you still in here? Okay, so Vincent says, I'm selling if it surges about 60. What is it right now? I haven't checked. I traded.
I think it's still 48 and some change, I think, but I haven't looked since Friday.
Well, you hold gold and you hold, well, I don't know if you hold gold, but you hold silver. So that does qualify as a stacker.
There it is. Yeah, 48 and some change still.
All right. So y'all think it's going to go back up?
One of my big dealers, Silver Eagle Coins and Collectibles, he's expecting it to get to 65. That's his prediction before we get a crash. So far, he's actually predicted it quite strong because I talked to him when it was at like 45, and he's like, because I asked him, I said, "Are you think it's going to crash at 50?" He said, "No, it'll probably get 54, 55, and then have a good strong correction. Then it'll run up to the mid 60s before the crash." So we'll see if he's right. So far, he's right on he's hit the nail on the head.
Well, there's so many Okay, so what were those numbers one more time?
Well, he said at first, he said he expected it to get to 54, 55 before we got a strong pullback. And of course, that's what we got. And he said, I expected in the mid 60s before we get a full blown crash.
Well, did he say what my question was the pullback price?
He didn't tell me how much he thought it would get down to now.
See, that's the question. That was my question. It was the pullback price.
Well, and there's a lot of folks that confuse corrections and crashes, like what we just got here, that $4 or $5 drop. That's not a crash, that's a correction. But say if it drops down into the low 40s or gets back down in the 30s, that's a crash. I mean, that's huge numbers in a short period of time. And the last 2 times it's gotten this high, that's what happened. Huge crashes.
Well, bro, congratulations on reaching your milestone. I don't necessarily call it a club.
Yes, I did see that.
Think it's amazing that you hit a milestone. I'm very happy, and thank you.
Hey, Fatty McButterpants,
coming in tonight. What's up, Fatty McButterpants? How's that ring coming?
Brooke, I can't promise I can do anything to help, but if you're having a bunch of troubles with your monetization, so shoot me an email and I can try and help you figure it out.
So is it the viewing hours? Make a playlist. That's my best. That's the best suggestion I can do, and then I can just let it play when I'm at work.
Have you already hit your 4,000 hours and you're just trying to go through the paperwork, or what were you at?
Hi, Herman. All right, so
howdy, Herman.
I think
I'm assuming gold will trade off to 3,600 and silver will follow. What is Tim over on Yankees channel? What's he talking about? Wasn't he saying something about he's expecting gold to get down to as low as like 3,000?
Silver struck. Hit the are you on the horizontal? Did you hit the link?
Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's the link at the top of the chat there, Silverstruck. It'll bring you over to the horizontal stream.
Yeah. I tried something new. Backfired, but even if you're just saying hi, I appreciate it. But hit the link pinned at the top, Silverstruck.
He said gold was overpriced by 1,000 and silver by 10. I thought he said something pretty close to that.
Oh, it didn't work? I copied and pasted it from.
Well, here, I'll get another link and send over.
Can you actually put join us here in front of your link, and then I'll pin that? You're right. Okay. It says video isn't available anymore. Thanks for letting us know, Silverstruck.
There you go. There it is, and it says join us here.
Thank you. I'm gonna pin that.
Replace and Struck, that should bring you over here.
Well, I think you found us. Maybe not. I think he's resourceful enough to find us. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Michael says he has some beautiful slab Morgans 64 if anyone's interested. I personally am not a Morgan collector. I do have a few.
I'm the
but
same
if anybody's interested, then Michael, you can drop your link because they do have a live stream that they do every evening. You guys can join if you're interested in that, and you can contact him if you are interested in the Morgans. I think if I'm going for graded numismatics, not bullion, I'm gonna try and get that 65, 66 if possible, depending on price. But I liked Silverstruck's last video and how he did his Morgan trade.
I've got
Did you
some
watch
Morgans
that?
and some Peace dollars, but I mean, I don't pay them any attention at all. It's just not my cup of tea. And I've been debating on whether or not to exchange them for regular 90%.
Okay, so I was reading a comment. What are you debating on? Exchanging
Exchanging
for
my
90?
Morgans and Peace dollars for 90%. Not
I
any of
would
my graded ones or anything like that, but just
the
my raw
raw.
ones.
I
Yeah,
would
that
hold
they're
on
not
to your
special
raw
dates or
ones.
anything.
I would hold on to the raw ones because if y'all sold to your local shops, or if you already know what your local shops do, share it, because I think that some of them pay more back if you are selling, depending on how many you sell, when that time comes, and what the economy is doing, more for the Peace and Morgans than they do the.
You're right, though. You're
The
absolutely right.
dimes and the quarters. I think it'd be a smart move to keep the dollars.
Well, for me, I was just thinking about weight wise, because you can get more of the dimes and quarters for the same price as a Morgan.
Are you looking at it from a prepping point or from a stacking point?
Just a pure silver weight stacking point. That the Morgans sell for more than the quarters and dimes do. So
even Coles.
Well, I don't know. I've never bought any of the Coles.
Try asking.
Let's see. The value of gold won't change. The value of the dollar is under. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And that's exactly what it is. It's the value of the dollar.
Okay, so Silverstruck says one deal would not even take my coins and trade because he had too many already. See, there's some people who want to make a full bag or a half bag so they can sell it to a dealer, let's just say. And then the people who just sell straight to the public, if you're local, I can see them selling for less just to get rid of it and get some cash flow in. I guess it depends on who they're selling to.
Michael says that you won't get enough back on them, and again, it just goes back to the Morgans. If you want to exchange them at a dealer, but that's the difference. If you're exchanging with a dealer or an individual, you got folks that stack the Morgans and stuff. You'll get more for them. But in the end, the Morgans are more valuable.
Trading is different. Okay, so let me.
Yeah, I don't care about the money side of it at all. And I don't want cash for it. I would trade one for the other, but an equal currency value. So, like, a dollar face of dimes is not the same as buying a Morgan. You're going to spend more for the Morgan.
Okay, mustard and biscuits. I'm going to read this, and then I want to touch on something else. Says, my silver journey, do you expect 90% to be on deep sale at the Raleigh show?
I don't know how deep, but it's definitely going to be, if it's anything like my dealers around here, it's going to be under spot. Most of my dealers around here that do have it are selling it under spot because the refiners don't want it. They've got so much. So it's a good time to be buying it if that's what you're stacking.
Or they're so backlogged and getting them the money that some people are holding off on even doing that.
100%. Yeah.
Waiting how many weeks to get a check in the mail? Numismatic says silver struck coins area longer play, not like silver weight. I do love Carson City Morgan, so I have, I have two. I think I have 2 Carson Cities, and Ghost Living Farmer. I have to think for one of them. I think that was the best Carson
I don't
City.
have any Carson Cities. Yeah.
I think I got the Carson City for $29.50.
That's a steal.
He bought some more. I don't know. I have to see if it's a legit Carson City or somebody just took a Philly and put CC on it. I have to see if it's actually.
Or maybe you get lucky and it's only got one C.
Well, no, it has 2 C's on it. I received my wallet from him. I just don't know.
Get one C. You get one with 1 C. That's a heck of a coin.
That's what I said, Silver Struck. I was like,
buy it now.
Literally. I have a feeling it might be legit, though. You need to thank Mark if it's real. I'm going to thank Mark when I find that 1916D. That's the only reason I get marks from you. You know this, right? I can just go there myself and get them. I don't know. But it takes the fun out of it. I think I still have that one. It's to be determined. My shop seemed to think it was not a D. And I trust their judgment. All right. I forgot what I wanted to touch on. Bullion Baby says, what year is it? That's a very good question, Bullion Baby. My wallet's still intact. I don't know what happened to it. I forgot what he put it in. I think it was I'll have to get back with you on that one. I'm not sure what year it is. It's still in the bag with all the other stuff. Minus the press penny.
Vincent, there's a lot of folks out there that do it as an investment trade and they make a good living at it.
So is anybody going strictly, but besides Bullion Baby here, and I know there's the coin community kind of is intertwined with the stacking community, but
yep,
I think most of us are focused on bullion. But is any besides the Morgans and the Peace dollars? I'm talking about like large sense, like the non-silver coins, right? Is anybody
a couple of them right here
focusing on those? And if so, okay, I'm gonna ask a question. It's gonna be a very general question. I see you, Mike. Hi. Is that a half cent?
These are large cents.
All right. Yep. So if you had a local coin shop who had some graded numismatics, and let's say it was a mix between old Indian cents, or even half cents, large cents, all the way up to, seated.
My YouTube just crashed.
Dimes. Did it?
Yeah. See if I can get it to reload. Oh, there
it being a range, a mix between all coins throughout the years, silver and everything, what would you guys go after? Like a seated quarter, a bust, $50 or a trade dollar? Like, I'm kind of curious of when it comes to coins, what would you want to look for in some slabs if they were available?
William Baby says any and all key dates.
So you have to have those memorized so you know what to look for.
What's up, Peppermint? Mike for Democracy. Did you see what he said?
Stacking metals against a falling currency is a bit of a misnomer. If currency falls to zero, there is nothing to measure the metals against. So it's just like, you know what? I actually watched a video. I think it might have been an AI video, which I'm going to say it again, that they should pass a law saying if it's an AI created video, there should be an AI symbol somewhere.
It's supposed to. Yep.
Even a song that's not produced by an artist, that's created by AI, I think they need a symbol too. And it needs to be visible within the video or whatever you're watching. But it kind of touched on what Mike from Democracy just said. But that was regarding silver, not gold. Not my problem. What's up, Silver Spurs? The lowest possible vintage in the... Okay. So the lowest... the past possible grade. Okay. Gold Slamming Farmer says if currency if currency fails and there is not a quick replacement, barter and trade will kick in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. If there is ever a crash in the currency,
thank you.
People aren't going to gold and silver first. You'll be probably a year or more into that before a currency comes out of it again. So you're going to start off with, like he said, barter and trade. That's why it's a good thing to stack lead, seeds, anything like that. Learn a good skill, because if that ever does happen, barter and trade is going to be the thing for a while.
Speaking of some dispensers and freedom seeds, I'm not too thrilled about the whole discontinuation of some of the Glock models.
Yeah.
I'm a Glock girl. I am not sure if I'm going to remain a Glock girl, but I'm
just going to see what they replace them with.
The V model.
So I don't know anything about them because I didn't keep up with them, but I know they're pretty much the most popular sidearm that you can get. So it sucks that it's happening.
Well, this is for this is for commercial. I can't say this includes law enforcement or anything like that. So they're still going to have... This is me just talking. Don't have any facts to back this up, but according to what they didn't say, that I think the law enforcement is still going to keep the ones that they're discontinuing. Now, I have plenty of the blue label Glocks.
Yeah.
So those are available to get. I don't know.
A lot of the officers in my area I know in Suffolk for a while they were using the Beretta P4 Storm, which they all hated. And then they switched to M&P for a while. I don't know if they're still there. And I know my local law enforcement, they're a mix of Glocks and M&Ps.
Yeah.
A lot of folks don't know M&P actually stands for military and police. So that's what the original use was, or design was for.
Yeah, and your wife is not replacing you with AI. Which one, Grace Scott?
That's a good question. I was going to ask the same thing.
I've been looking for an over and under, and I've been holding out very patiently, hoping that Benelli will make an over under left-handed 20 gauge, because they have a left-handed over under 12 gauge.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to happen. But that's like my dream over under.
Well, that's cool, William Baby. I did not know that.
What do you say?
He said the M&P were modeled after the HKVP series.
Well, you can hear the bees.
Oh yeah, several barks with the green laser.
Wait, I missed. New extended mags came today, but I missed the motto for the brand.
He said LCP Max Ruger. Well, I guess Ruger. Okay. I know the Ruger LCP.
I think I only have 2 Rugers.
I only have one.
210. What's up, 210? He says, I buy cars in City Morgan's, quarters, and dimes, mostly lower condition, and throw them in an old canvas bank bag. Very cool, just to pull them out, knowing that they're all CCs. That's pretty cool. 210. I like that idea.
210. It is good to see you as well.
I don't think there's anything wrong with buying lower graded coins. Okay, I'm using the word graded, but not slabbed, right? Like
just lower condition coins, yeah.
Yeah, like I just bought 3 half cents, and forgot what he referred to them as, but they definitely are not. They're worn. You can see the date, but I've never seen a half cent in my life before. That was my first time. And I wanted them, so I
wish I'd have known. I would have sent you one.
A half cent?
Yeah. Yep, I've got 2 or 3 of them.
Well, no, I don't have them on me. I think there's, it's possible they're still in my purse.
I think they're right here in this book. Look.
I'm not sure where anything is.
The large cents. Oh no, these aren't half cents. These are 2 cent pieces.
No, I have half cents.
They're half cents somewhere. I just don't know where it's at.
Thank you, Amy, and hi. Betty McButterpan says I've seen a half, but not half cent. I got 3 half cents. 2 they say Liberty on them. I actually have a book. It's not on me. It's in my bag in the other room, but they have 3 different versions of them. I have the 2 that have the Liberty. They have a specific name for it. Hi, Neil. And then I have the bust. And they're all like, I think 18.9, somewhere in there. Joseph C., good to see you. I never knew you went live.
Neil and Joseph, y'all hit that link right there in my last comment to bring y'all over to the horizontal stream where it says join us here.
Yes. That's where everyone is. And
inflation is a real threat for the next 20 years on demographics and backup in global trade. Will it be 4% or 8%? Huge difference. Definitely a concern of mine too. Inflation is a serious concern for everybody, and it's over the course of time, it's just going to get worse and worse until one day there absolutely will be a collapse.
Well,
if I'm not mistaken, the US dollar is the only one that hasn't been reset. Isn't that correct? So, I mean, it's going to happen sooner or later because it happens to them all. But as far as I know, the US dollar is the only one that hasn't been reset. But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
Gold Sniping Farmer says inflation is better than a hyperinflation.
Absolutely correct.
That is correct there. So
if we get hyperinflation, we're all going to the farmer's house.
We
can work off of his land.
That is no. No. Sacred hunting grounds here. I know. I just said that. But Amy, thank you about the swans. They belong to Tony Two-Tone. I'm just borrowing them for my props. And land, I'm looking for some as we speak. Hunting land, right? Go sniping farmer, hunting land. Hi, Tiger. Thanks for joining in.
Tiger on the vertical side. Oh, I don't see Tiger at all.
Tiger. Hit the link at the top of the pinned link.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
It'll take you to the other side. It'll take you to the other side. That
was a good
song. Is it a song?
Yeah. The other side was that Guns N' Roses or Aerosmith, one of the two.
I should switch this on.
your tunage.
Sorcerer Stan says, "Stay out of my local coin." Wait, I went on autopilot for a moment. Stay out of my local hunting grounds. And my LCS. Are you speaking for Gold Sniping Farmer?
There you are, Tiger.
Doors.
Yeah, they're all saying Aerosmith. Well, he said Doors. It's like, was it the Doors? But everybody's saying Aerosmith. So, and now playing it off in my head, of course, I hear him singing the crap out of it. Yeah, I would definitely say Aerosmith.
All right. So what's the last thing y'all bought? I know we said we were stacking, so I'm gonna guess that y'all.
I'm probably not getting anything this week. I don't want to go to Mr. Warren's shop with a fever. I've got 100-degree fever, so I don't want to get him sick.
Yeah. Did you take anything for your fever? Like Tylenol?
Well, I just checked it when I got home. I figured I had one because I was getting cold, and I never get cold. And it was 99.9, so it's a mild fever, but it's enough that it's bothering me now. So,
well,
but
I hope
Mr.
you
Warren,
feel
he's
better.
almost 92, so I don't want to take anything to him. So I will not be getting anything this week, most likely.
Yeah, I think that's
thank you very much.
Idea.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better. And Great Scott, congratulations on your new adoption.
What?
His new recent firearm purchase.
Oh, okay, nice.
Gold Sniping Farmer says, put your feet in really cold water. It'll pull it up. Okay, yeah.
Excess heat from your head. I never thought about that, but you're probably absolutely correct because your feet and your head is where you lose most of your temperature.
Well, I mean, you can even dip depending on what you're in, you can dip your arms
extremities
too.
Yeah. I don't feel terribly bad. I mean, I got sinus congestion, a little bit of a headache, and a low-grade fever. Yesterday, I know my fever got a little bit more because I was freezing. But today, in fact, it didn't even bother me until about an hour before I got home.
Josie.
And now I feel fine, so we'll see. I'll check it again in the morning.
1 second, Josie.
Let's see. It's hard for me to know when I'm sick because I always feel bad. My thing is I never get sick. Last year, if y'all follow my channel, I was sick and coughing for 6 months. That never happens. I usually get sick about once every 4 or 5 years, and what happens is I get a cough for about 2 months. This last one lasted 6 months. Don't know what was up with that. And usually when it goes away, I don't get sick again for several years. But somebody came in the store where I work the other day, clearly sick. Got right in my face, and I'm sure I caught whatever they had. And so I had to cancel a visit with my grandbabies tomorrow, and I can't go to the coin shop. I'm sad. 3D Woodworks, what is up? He says 2 10,000 gold coins and a Pamp Graham. He's going serious this week.
Who is saying this?
3D Woodworks.
Welcome on this. Oh, okay. I went to the other one. I was seeing if Joe could. I sent Joe a link to another chat to see if it would work. Okay, so I want to point out the nice pickups. If I had to give some kind of advice, which everyone has their own little pieces of advice, which would be cool if you guys shared them. But the gold kangaroos, the 1 ounce gold kangaroos, I don't recommend picking those up, even if they're in an assay card. A lot of shops over here won't buy them.
Really?
Because they're so easily counterfeited by China. And they're thicker. And it's easier to counterfeit. So if you have the opportunity to buy a gold 1 ounce, I would even say 1/2 ounce Perth bar with the kangaroos on them, I would stay away from those. That's my little thing on gold right now. That has nothing to do with the Pam Grahams. I buy those all day long. But it just made me think of it. And congratulations.
Maybe it's the same with the 1 ounce maples. I've got a couple of counterfeit 1 ounce maples. One of my dealers gave to me.
Silver or golden?
Gold. He had a family come in that they were left by somebody that had passed away, of course, and there was like 70 of them, and they were all fake. He said it absolutely destroyed them to have to tell them that the coins were fake.
Maples.
Yeah.
What year were they?
Hold on, because I might even have them close by. One second.
That's fascinating, because like the newer ones have, I would think maybe the older ones could be counterfeited more. I have not heard about the maples, so I'm glad you mentioned that, Bullion Baby. Bullion, Bullion Baby, is that gold only, or is silver included in that? I have one shop that won't even buy any gold in a assay card at all. I don't go to that shop very often, but he won't even mess with them.
Nope, I don't have them handy right now. But they're from the 20 teens. I mean, they're not the new ones.
Yeah,
They're dated from the 20 teens.
I know some of my shops have clearly marked bag of fakes.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not always a good thing to keep them in there. I would want to mark them. I did receive I went to one shop a long time ago, and they had some fake silver eagles, and he gave me one of those, which I was on. I don't want to say honored, but I was very happy that he did, because I could compare it and I could learn from it. I would never sell it as a real one. That's the difference.
Yeah.
There's no bad intention with that, but you don't know what people are going to do.
Amy says mine will buy raw gold, but not in an assay card. And there's some of them that'll do that because when they go to test them, they don't want to have anything that's not gold in the way. Most of your machines will read right through the assay cards, but some folks don't trust it.
Even if it does read, I'm subscribing to you, Rocky Mountain Prospector. Good to see you.
Hey, Rocky Mountain Prospector.
Thank you for stopping in. I actually thought about doing some prospecting. Not that I have time, but it's on something I'd like to do list. I just slipped
to you as well. I've started to get interested in watching all that kind of stuff. And I Bumble Stacker. He does a lot of panning.
I just want to pan the garbage. I want to pan the vacuum bag from my local jewelry shop.
There you go.
They said I could have it, and I thought probably not the best.
You
thing
can have it.
With.
I would take it. Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people actually might even send it off to a refiner. I don't know what they do with their vacuum bags, but it's a good question to ask them. Neil says, "I'm in." Neil, are you still in vertical? Can you come over, Neil? Can you come over to the other stream so we can all see you? See if that link works for you, Neil. All right, and thank you, Stuart. I appreciate you. Vincent says, it does make me wonder how gold and silver would actually work as trading currency with 90% of population unable to tell us what a fake is these days. I've
been debating on getting a Sigma or something. There's just so much of the fakes going around, and we actually went through some of mine not long ago, and we found 4 fakes. We went through about 200 of mine when I had sold the stuff to pay down some debt, and we found 4 bad ones in mine. So I definitely want to get me something. I'm thinking about a Sigma.
Yeah, I would definitely think that's a good idea.
The prices have gone up though. A couple years ago, you can get a Sigma for like $750. Now they're over $1,000.
Trick is to find a good used one.
If I could, nobody wants to sell them.
I mean, if I had Marketplace, which I don't have Facebook.
Yeah.
But I would say Marketplace would be a good place to go, but I don't have that privilege.
GMA Sigma. Yeah, it's just like before. I type it in, and it brings up camera lenses.
210 says, I feel like if you're buying gold from any of the big bullion companies, you're going to find assay or not. They can't afford the bad press. A lot of mints intentionally make them in the assay form. Like, that's just what they do.
Yeah.
You can always remove them, but if somebody doesn't purchase a Perth Mint 1 ounce kangaroo bar, they're not going to purchase one raw either. It's not the fact that it's in an assay. It's just the fact that those are easily faked because they're so thick. Now, if you have an X-ray, maybe that's a different story. But, you know, if you just keep it across the board and they don't buy them, then that's that. And I've heard it a lot in the local shops here. Big Green Stacker, thanks for joining. Colorado. It's awesome.
OC, when I type it in, and I tried the Sigma Metalytics, and within 100 miles, it doesn't find anything. So I stretch it out to 500 miles, and it just says no listings. I just have bad luck. But that's all right. If I get one, I'll probably just go on Pinehurst Coins and order a new one.
Are you saying my link's not working, Stuart? Oh, copy and paste link if it's not working. I'm testing it off. No, it worked for me. All right, I was testing it out because Neil's on the... He just might like the vertical. That's fine. All right, so I did go through all mine, and I came up with about... I have them all in a Ziploc because I don't believe they're all fake. So it's just a matter of getting them to an X-ray machine. So,
well, and I mean, even none of them are perfect. And Tiger's talking about, he did some videos, and he did here recently videos walking through the Sigma and stuff like that. But the XRF guns, the X-rays, they only scan the surface. They won't scan all the way through. But depending on the Sigma you have, you can scan all the way through on a Sigma.
But they have the desktop version of the X-ray, and that goes all the way through.
If I got one, that's the one that I would want.
I know a place around me that has one, and that's where I go. It's just a matter of getting there.
I know a pawn shop near me that has one, but I don't go in there very often. He's the one I got my last 5 kookaburras from.
And there's certain capsules you can look for. Certain capsules are a dead giveaway. And while Gold Sniping Farmer and I were at a local coin shop, it's also good to see the fine print just because it says silver or 3/9 fine silver. You could see in another spot something like guaranteed to have at least 11 grains of pure silver, and but it looks like a 1 ounce, and that could even be on the edge of a round or bar. It's something, definitely look at it. I personally like buying stuff that's marked. The stuff that doesn't have the markings on it, that's not numismatic, I try to steer away from, because
I think it's Sigma.
Not everybody knows that.
Because Yankee was talking about it. He had one. It's a pocket version, but right now it only tests like 3 different coins. But if they ever perfect that, yeah, that's right. It only tests a few different gold.
Eagles. It only does gold Eagles.
I think it does Eagles, Britannias, and Krugerrands.
Oh, they upped it. It was only Eagles at that one point.
But if they ever perfect one of those and that does all the silver coins, I would absolutely get one of those and keep it in my watch pocket in my in my pants pocket. It was entering info, got to go. All right, Michael, you take care. Thank y'all for being here. Tell Nancy I said hello.
I
OC, why are
can.
you? Oh, he's gonna upgrade. He's selling his Sigma. You can give it to me. Send it to me. I'll take care of it for you.
I got you, Bullion, baby. One moment.
Has anybody tried one of those Sigmas that works Bluetooth to your phone? I think it's like the Mini or something. Well, yeah, 210's talking about it. Sigma Mini Pro. I think that's the one. And I think it like Bluetooth to your phone on an app.
Yeah, I'll just drop Tiger Stacker's channel. What'd you just drop?
I think Stuart, he put in Tiger's link.
Okay, I went to go get it. Thank you.
Yep. He beat you to it.
The wrong channel. Well, he put a tiger in front of it.
There you go.
So it's no mistaking that.
See, the Mini, I think they quit making. Maybe.
Well,
I think I saw the Mini on Silver Dragon's channel or something like that about a year ago or something.
It did get the app that Yankee uses for his pocket pinger. Does anybody need that? Because I can go grab that if y'all need it. I know there was a question in the chat of what app he used for his pocket pingers, and I've seen it more than once. I was using
Ping-Coin, but now I'm using the one that Pocket Pinger put out.
I need to get back to the vertical, the horizontal. Thanks. How many people are here? 33. Thank you.
33, yeah. 210 says Black Friday is just around the corner. Could be a good time for a good price on a Sigma. You know, I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right. I'm also waiting on that for a new safe. I need a safe for work.
My boss I just bought a safe.
Well, my boss lady has allowed me to start selling some stuff in the store. Now, I'm not selling coins or nothing like that, but I do have some jewelry and stuff in there. But I can't leave it overnight. So I want to put a safe in there, my own safe in there that I can, so I don't have to pack all this stuff up and tote it in and out every day.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you putting that in the chat. I'm going to drop this.
I didn't even think about that. Why did I not think about Black Friday? I mean, it's like just a couple weeks away.
You know, a lot of people do Black Friday earlier than what it used to be.
Exactly.
I had to mute myself because I don't want to have to hear an echo. Let's see if that works.
Rich, I keep a neodymium magnet attached to my my backpack, but good fakes have like copper cores and stuff like that, so they won't stick to a magnet.
Even if you just drop it on a surface, you can hear the sound.
Yep, a lot of times.
Or who are you talking to?
That was interesting. Rich, he said, I carry a neodymium magnet.
It's good to carry that anyways.
Absolutely.
Because I carry a magnet on me for
really
a state. It stays in my purse. And very good to have for many reasons.
Bullion Baby says Cyber Monday. Yep, absolutely.
Do most people here have Google or Apple? Question of the day. I'm going to make a poll. I'm curious.
You mean an Apple or a PC? Or Apple or Android? I'm an Android guy.
I'm going to do a poll. I guess I should say... Oh, wait. I don't want this type of poll. It's not a yes or no. That option.
Electric Bloke, what is up? He says, I use Pinkcoin app for 1 ounce silver bullion. Nice choice. Very good choice. Bullion baby. Some of the maple fakes were actually 14 karat. So make sure you vary everything tested. There's they do all kinds of stuff to fake things. So I mean, to be sure, you got to go through all kinds of crazy steps, but I'm not fofo enough for an apple.
I clearly, hold on, I'm not on that. I don't know what that was. Q&A. I don't.
The poll was the right one. Hey there. It's late here in the UK. Yeah. Asset Stacker, what is up, dude? The UK, I think you're like 5 hours ahead of us, so it's like 3 in the morning for you, I think. I'm actually going to bed right after this. I am absolutely beaten, half sick. So, do you have it? I don't even own anything from the Apple.
Hi, Asset Stacker. Electric. Song.
See, you said that. Now I'm going to be singing. It's electric. Do 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 do. It's gonna be stuck in my head all night. Electric slide. That poll was clearly done on an Apple.
Actually, it was done on my laptop. But I'm talking about your cell phone. If you're going to do a ping test, I'm guessing it's on the go and you're probably going to have your phone.
Miss, she said Apple, it was free on a 2-year contract.
That's your
My
Apple.
phone was $1,000 off on
the
whole. I think it was a 3-year thing.
I don't know if I can copy that though, sir. Here we go. Let's see. I'm trying. All right, here's one. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Somebody could test that. It'd be awesome.
Whoops. Oh, I'm clicking too much stuff.
But I'm not. That's the Apple version.
That goes up to an error page. It says, we're sorry, the person ULR was not found on this server.
Well, I copied and pasted. I switched to Samsung, says for a minute a few years ago. I'm actually thinking about getting a flip phone, like a pay-as-you-go phone.
Oh, like a prepaid.
Yeah, I've done it before to save money. I can't stop using the phone I have just because of work. I need it. But they track everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's no
100%.
privacy on any smartphone at all. That is my biggest concern about phones.
Nan says they're still using Apple 4 phones. Holy cow. You have an iPhone 4?
You know, I had an Apple 5. I was happy with it. I didn't want to switch anything with it. And it wouldn't let me do anything. I was forced to upgrade. It's a rotary dial. Okay.
I was looking at that. Great Scott pays $10 a month with T-Mobile.
Yeah.
My T-Mobile bill is right at $300 a month.
Yeah, I would buy minutes. I guess you could call it a burner. But even burners have smartphones. I want the lowest of the low.
Well, they have all the same stuff attached to them. It's just depending on which one you go with, it won't have your personal information.
I don't want to be pinging off towers.
Well, you're just gonna have to turn the phone off if you don't want to do that. But even then, it still keeps some of that stuff active.
A flip phone?
That's why they quit.
That's a non.
If the battery cannot be removed from it, then it is always doing something. It is always sending GPS and pinging towers and stuff like that. And that's why they stopped making removable batteries because they didn't want folks to be able to disable everything. Yep.
I miss my BlackBerry, I'll be honest. And my Nextel. I miss those.
You said that, and Gold Snapper Farmer says get an old BlackBerry.
I still have my BlackBerry. They had the best emoji. It had the best hug emoji. I've yet to see a hug emoji that compares to the BlackBerry one.
MSJ is 100% correct. Yep. I haven't seen. I don't even know what happened to the BlackBerry I had, but it's been 16, 17 years ago since I had that thing.
Me too, Mike, for democracy. I'm going to end this poll. Let's see. All right. 36% say they have an iOS, and 48% say they have an Android. I think they're equally as bad. So, good night, Amy. Thank you for
she's going to head over to Michael's stream, and so she's saying good night. Well, you have yourself a wonderful night.
I heard that AI is going into
everything,
departments, and like, let's say Walmart. And I'm not a Walmart shopper, except for my hair detailer. But the whole thing is they track you. Isn't that crazy?
Everybody tracks you because they want to know your shopping patterns.
Face recognition.
Yeah.
And they're using AI to do it. And then all the stuff they're putting on the side of the roads that track your license plates and your patterns. There's absolutely no privacy anymore.
Farmer says the problem is if you drop off the grid, they know something's up. So keep your spy phone and also get an old flip phone for private stuff. I mean, that's why if you're sitting in a room with somebody and having a conversation, the next time you go on to Google or Amazon or any of them, you start getting advertisements from stuff that was in that conversation. It's because your phone's listening to you.
You can turn that off.
Yes, you can. But that's exactly what causes that. It's advertisement stuff that's built into your phones. So you'll have to go into your phone settings. If that ever happens to you, that's why. And you can go into your settings and turn that off.
You know, this is a funny story. I found it funny. So, all right. Way back when Silver Dragons was doing his auctions every other Friday, he would always end with a cookie, an Aztec cookie. And I always loved picking up the cookies. Well, my phone would be listening to me and it would be thinking, oh, real cookie.
Chips Ahoy.
Yes. No, like a cookie to me, I just switched the name to a core port. Just means a smaller version of a larger port. But my phone was thinking I was talking about cookie. Anyways, I turned the whole personal ads off. I turned Siri off. I turned as much data tracking off on my phone as possible. I need to get like a cover for the camera. I don't trust my phone at all. And it's not my phone, it's just all phones. I don't like being tracked. And the fact that you can't leave your house without a pattern developing is never take the same route one. Like, always switch up your route, folks. And that's not me being paranoid. That's just a smart thing to do. People can see your patterns.
They will. It's absolutely true. They can figure out your patterns and figure out your habits and everything just by keeping up with all the cameras that are all over everywhere. Watch every move we make.
Yeah, I mean, I actively go online and opt out of everything I possibly can that has my information. The first time I ever did it took a very long time, and a lot of them make you jump through like hoops, like send your license, send your ID, fax them.
210 says you don't want to be tracked. 2 cans and a string still works.
You know what? Hunting, well, I guess they don't have to be hunting, but radios, that'd be pretty cool to have long distance radios.
Ham radios.
Yeah, I am interested in the ham radios.
Bullion Baby says, Tuli, I'm willing to donate for personal security for you.
I need personal security. I mean, I have to say, I like to think I can protect myself, but it's always nice having somebody have your back.
That's true. Yep.
And I mean, I have an arsenal. I'm not. If I need to, I can go to it, but not necessarily the first thing I want to do. FG Stacker says probably worse than outside the alphabet soup agencies I know. Well, they're not even I don't know what you're referring to, but I know the license plate trackers are not federal. That's not a federal contract, and if it is, it actually possibly could be a beta one. I forgot the name of it, but you can look it up on YouTube. You've got backup. Just call. Well, Mishy, I don't have time to call. If you need backup, there's no time to call.
Bullion Baby says, I got your back, sister.
I got your 6.
Yep, that's awesome.
Thanks. I trained Nina to get my 6. She did a great job at that.
210 heading out. Yep, gotta jump, guys. Take care. 210, always good to see you. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night.
And if you don't know who Nina is, she was the foster pregnant pup I took in. All right.
Oh, I forgot that was her name.
Yeah. She was a cutie. Until that whole thing was very... That was an experience. It was an experience. Tracking, I meant worse than anyone who is not. Yeah. Well, I would like to be off the grid as much as possible.
Who are you going to build yourself a solar home?
It's not too late to get off. It's never too late to accumulate, and it's never too late to start lowering your digital footprint.
That's true.
You just need to know the steps to take.
Says we need a new puppy cam or maybe a kitty cam.
Yeah, there's no more puppy cams. I need land for that. She got hit by a car on my watch. That was like the worst thing. A puppy passed away. That was the worst thing.
No, Charles.
It was very difficult. It was very... there's a lot of great moments and everything. So there's very rewarding, but there's always those downtimes too. It was not as easy as it looks. I can say that.
Charles, I just put a link in there for you. That'll bring you over to the horizontal chat with the rest of us.
I went and I was looking at some ammo the other day. I did get a new knife.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about knives. I have bought like 50 knives in the last 3 weeks.
Which?
I'm buying them to sell them at the store. It's one of the things I've started selling is pocket knives.
Is it legal for you to carry daggers?
Or
double-edged blades?
I don't think double-edged is okay here. So as long as it's single-edged, as far as I remember, the length doesn't matter. But the ones that I carry, the folding knives, I keep them under 6 inches. But we can also carry sheath knives here as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Stack That Gold, what is up?
Nice. Hi, Cupcake. Stack That Gold. Nanny adopted a kitten. All dogs go to heaven. That's true.
That was a good movie.
Movie? Okay. I should know.
It was a cartoon movie. You never saw it? All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Don't look into Stingray if you're paranoid about Big Brother. They can download stuff on your phone easily. What's Stingray? I was reading Great
Oh,
Scots.
man found the kittens out in their yard. Okay, there you go.
And I don't want to just use the word paranoid. I'm thinking of being paranoid's not the word. I think it is I know privacy. I'm all about privacy.
Stingray is a government program used to track us. It's
I
not
think
surprising.
they have more than one government program used to track us.
Exactly.
Going to check it out. So, Vincent, while you're here, I guess I could email you. But I can do the half ounce. If you really want the quarter ounce, that's one thing. And I can add an ounce, or I can do half ouncers. Let me know.
Streamyard will downgrade your phone to a low bandwidth and force uploads on your phone. I didn't know that. This doesn't surprise me in the slightest, but I'd never heard of it.
So I think can't remember the cables without the data. Is there such a thing as an Ethernet cable without the data cord?
That's what an Ethernet cable is. It's a data transfer cable.
Listen, I know that might sound really silly, but okay, for instance, let me go cell phone chargers. They have data cables built in, but you can buy a cell phone charger without the data cable.
That is correct.
Airports, do not use your normal cell phone charger. Get one without a data cable in it.
Mike says, y'all are too worried about someone tracking you. That's all I can say. I'll be honest with you. I don't worry too terribly much about it because they're going to do what they're going to do. And I just don't pay that much attention to it, but I'm sure I should pay more attention than I do.
They're going to do what they're going to do. Doesn't make it okay. Okay, so if somebody's going to rob you, are you going to open your doors so you make it easier?
No, I'm going to shoot first. Return fire.
But are you going to keep your doors unlocked and your windows open so you can enter here?
Yeah.
No, you're going to still lock your windows. You're going to close your gate, aren't you? I just think that there's steps that should just be common sense to do to prevent it, or at least make it a little more difficult. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Yes, Great Scott. She means a charge cord without data. Yep. Mm-hmm. Smith, Wesson, Glock, Beretta, all close at hand. There you go. That's right. My friend Smith and Wesson, they come with me everywhere I go.
First option, yes, please.
And all their children, too.
1/4.
Freedom seeds!
So 1/4. Okay. I had a feeling. It's the second time I've done that, Vincent. Confession. Wait. Do I have a confession clip? I know I do.
Uh-oh.
I think I do.
You heard it here first, folks.
Wait a minute. Where'd he put it?
The Dooley confession. It's coming.
Wait. Ghostlighting Farmer. Is it only on your channel? It might be.
Charlie says my channel is CM Prospecting.
Wait a minute. Ghostlighting Farmer. Where's the confession clip?
Evil Tech and Charles, y'all click the link, and I'll put it in there again. This link right there. It'll bring you over to the horizontal chat where everybody else is at. It's just in case y'all were wondering, it's streaming vertical. There's vertical stream and a horizontal stream at the same time. So if y'all click that one, you'll come over to the rest of the chat.
Okay, pawn shops. You know, I have pawn shops here close really early. I don't know if it's a safety issue or what, but people work. Like, how you supposed to get to these, like, post office and all these places you want to visit when they close so early? Grace Scott, I love to have a S&W Bodyguard 2.0, but they're
2.0,
pricey.
yeah. I carry a Shield 2.0.
I'm all about secondhand purchases on firearms.
I just wait until Black Friday.
But even so, I prefer second, as long as, you know, the barrel's not damaged.
True.
And what?
You said as long as the barrel's, I was saying true, as long as the barrel's true.
Yeah.
True and straight. No damage to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought my Shield 2.0 and my AR at the same time from the same shop during a Black Friday sale. It's been a few years ago now.
I don't know how many Black Friday sales they do at shops over here for that. And there's only a few shops that actually will buy used guns here now. Before, there used to be a whole bunch. But Arms List is I like Arms List. Just do
Charlie
it private.
says it won't let him over. It says blocked. Really? The stream link is not letting him over to the horizontal.
Charlie, try mine. I appreciate you guys. I will not be making
over there.
I will not be doing the double streaming like that again. This is the first time, so just know that for the future.
If you can't work, go into her channel, then go to live streams, and there's 2 live ones active. Click the first one, and that will be the horizontal stream. Shield 2.0 is a double stack. They kind of consider it a stack and a half. It holds 13 rounds. So yes, I had a Shield and I upgraded to the 2.0 so that I could carry more ammo for the same size pistol. Hold on a second. I'll actually show you the clip.
Do you hear that in the background or no? You hear that?
Yeah.
I love trains. Okay, now then let's not get confused. I love train horns. I love air horns. Okay, so no single. They have a triple threat. This is completely different than what he's talking about. Let me make it larger.
Yeah, so this is for the 2.0, the Shield 2.0. So it's a 13 round.
Reminds me of the 365.
Yeah, P365.
Yeah, which I do. I have it, and I can't stand it for the life of me.
They're extremely popular. There was a big competition between the 365, the Hellcat, and the Shield.
And I don't like. Yeah, I'd rather have. Let's see. This is where it kind of gets complicated.
Tuli,
it's a P32.
Michigan and SCS, they used to take good care of me. Well, that's cool.
A G32, I'm thinking of. I was trying to think of which model it was. I used to go to Michigan. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've been there before, Michi. It's been a while. I don't know what they're like now.
You are absolutely correct, Great Scott. 365, from what I remember, did it first.
I have 2 of them. I have the NRE version, and then I have the original one they put out, but I just can't. My dexterity is not that great, and it's too hard to rack. I haven't trained enough with it, and it's just Some
Vince,
you
I got that in
you just know.
Ginger. No, not Ginger. I got it in one of the races on another channel. I can't remember which one. I'm dropping it. Jersey. I got it from Jersey Silver Stacker.
Nice.
Do this sideways is difficult. It's a Comsco mint piece, though. Yeah, it's a Comsco mint piece. They're 2 ounces. There's the humble stacker. What is up?
I never used my Gray Sky. It's still nicely greased in its original packaging and case.
Oh, Humble just did a video out in the wild panning in a stream, panning for gold. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I like the color too. I prefer that. I prefer it. Drab I like too. But it's not about the color, but you know, if you have a choice. You got a choice. There we go. Hi, Charles.
Oh, there's Charles. Okay. Joseph says y'all are fun to watch. He's over in the other chat. Well, thank you. Just having kind of a all-around conversation tonight.
Yeah. Well, if you don't collect, I don't want to use the word collect, but if
stacking and collect.
You know what? I meant to grab out of my vehicle and I forgot.
$1 million.
It's still sitting in my cup holder. I went to somewhere who had a Coinstar. I removed the items from the Coinstar, and guess what was in what that bunch of coins? It was
silver.
90% dime. Did you know?
What's the strangest thing you ever found in the Coinstar?
Oh wow. Oh. I had to think about that. I've been looking at Coinstars for so long. I'd have to really think about it.
This was the strangest for me. Found this a couple weeks ago. It's a replica of a widow's mite. And it was in the Coinstar reject tray.
A gold tooth cap. What? It's a
what?
I wish I found a gold tooth cap. Epic. Hey, what's up, Humble? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I find that. It's a nice little token. That's what I'm going to refer to it as.
There you go.
I like tokens. I like me tokens.
Token.
I haven't said that in a while. What's up, Res Baba? Well, it's going on 10:30. I know.
Certainly is.
That my silver journey is not feeling the greatest right now, but I appreciate everybody who joined us on the vertical and the horizontal stream.
That's cool, Mishy.
Hitting the hay. Take care, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. I'm just going to do a quick thank you.
Yeah, y'all went crazy on the super chats tonight. Thank y'all so much.
Because I appreciate that.
Truly up.
SGT, Sorcerer Stan, Vincent, and Fatty McButterpants. You guys are awesome. I greatly appreciate you. And everybody else who joined the stream.
Thank you all for being amazing.
Joseph C. I don't think the link worked for you, but it was nice to see you in the vertical. I haven't seen you in a while. Probably because I used to see... I'm trying to think of what stream I used to see you in a lot. I didn't watch Mama T. I haven't been on YouTube at all today. And trust me, I'm not really happy about that at the moment. But I'm happy to see all y'all. So thank you. Anything you want to say, My Silver Journey?
I was just going to say hello. Joseph just came in, says, hi, everyone. And just saying, yeah, I was going to say hello. Sorry, you popped in right as we're closing it out, but thanks for coming in and saying hi.
There's teleprompter notes here. What? That's hilarious. Why?
Mike says, don't forget the Wounded Warrior benefit auction over Veterans Day weekend. Will be some great things up for auction to help our wounded warriors. It's a fantastic cause.
Yes, it is.
We're doing one for St. Jude a week from Wednesday.
Okay. And so I did talk to Ghost Sniping Farmer about that
Mhm.
because it falls on a Wednesday. That Wednesday, Gold Sniping Farmer is not going to be hosting an auction. I'm trying to figure out how to
Okay.
turn the music off. That way it doesn't interfere with the St. Jude's auction that you guys are going to do, the benefit auction on the 5th.
Well, that's freaking awesome. Very, very kind.
So
Yep.
if you, for
Yeah,
some
we're gonna do
reason,
that
switch that date,
on.
let me know.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on Stack Attack's channel on the 5th, and the stream will start at 7, and the auction will begin at 7:30. For the first 30 minutes, we'll have conversation, and we're gonna have a video stream going showing everything that's going to be up for auction as well. And I'll have a video out in the next couple days showing nearly everything that's going to be available as well.
So just brainstorming here. So making a short or a preview video that's not attached to the live stream, you might want to think about also doing that in conjunction with your current idea, because that way people can see it ahead of time. People who are watching it live aren't going to want to go back and
Well, yeah, we've
watch.
already filmed. I went over to Stack Attack's house last Monday, and we filmed the opening of the 13 packages we already had in of donations, and I've had 4 or 5 more come in since then. And so I've got to get those open and add to it. But yeah, we will have a full video showing what everybody that donated and what's going to be available and all that groovy stuff. But yeah, absolutely. That'll be out. That should be out probably Wednesday. So we'll have that'll be up for a week showing folks what's going to be available.
Okay, I thought you were doing it at the beginning of the auction benefit auction.
There will also be something streaming during the first 30 minutes of the auction to show stuff as well. But we do have a standalone video. I'm sorry?
Leading up to it?
No, well, in the first 30 minutes of the stream, it'll have me and him up there off to the left, and then we'll have a shared screen up that's just showing a video of the stuff that was donated for the auction. And that'll be going on for the first 30 minutes, and we'll start the actual auction at 7:30.
I guess why?
Just for the folks that didn't see, and that they'll be able to see, okay, this is everything that's going to be there. Folks that don't see the unboxing video.
See, I would just pin the link and tell them. See, I wouldn't do the unboxing video. I would just do a quick overview, like how Silver Oceans does his, and that way it's fast and quick. And I know it's not my it's not my benefit auction. I'm just gonna shut up.
No, don't you ain't gotta shut up. Tuli's awesome.
It's not mine.
I think it's. What are you talking? Oh, he's talking to somebody else. I'm sorry. See, don't think anyone would have believed it wasn't you, my incredible friend. Oh, they're having a conversation and I'm butting in. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, let's see how we.
It's the best. I love it. It's fantastic.
Yes, it's the best. Fantastic.
Very nice. High five.
They like you. You are the best.
And what can we close on here? I need a closing clip. For all the mics out there.
Like mine. If I could be like mine. I wanna be like mine. Like mine. If I could be like mine.
You gotta have a video of somebody dropping a microphone and then walking off stage.
No.
Yeah.
You don't need a microphone to do that.
Best.
You just need the right words.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate all y'all who stuck around. Thank you, my Silver Journey. Hope you feel better. And next week, it's going to be on my Silver Journey's channel.
Yippee skippy.
So if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe to me. I am very close, actually, to getting to 2,800. I am 9 away. So if you're not subscribed, the 9 people can make a big difference. So
thank you, Sorcerer's Dan.
If you're not subscribed, Thank you in advance if you can do that. All right. Have a blessed week, everybody. See you around the streams and angels.
Y'all take care. God bless.